Hey, y'all, and welcome to Baby Trump Report, where we cut through the FUD and the fake news and we bring you the facts about the Baby Trump token and ecosystem. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. All right, everybody. We got some breaking news for you today, September 2nd, 2021. And it is, was it a friendly whale or a WhaleCrook? I'm sure everybody knows about what had happened with the Baby Trump token and ecosystem yesterday. And I'm here to cut through some of the FUD and the fake news and bring you the facts that I know about what happened yesterday and give you a little bit about what you can expect with the Baby Trump token and ecosystem moving forward. So I'm going to present to you a little information about what had happened, the community's response. We're going to go into a wallet deep dive of the wallet that's sold, and we're going to present to you a solution that's a unique utility provided with the Baby Trump token and ecosystem that's going to combat this problem and help keep investors safe. So I'm sure everybody wants to know what happened yesterday. All of a sudden, bang, big sell-off. Everybody thought it was a rug pull. And basically, I'm going to first explain to you what happened. Well, in a nutshell, there was our top wallet and Friendly Whale had a disagreement with the founder of the coin, the developer, and the disagreement was the top wallet wanted to see proof of purchase for the tech rate audit that was promoted. And there was a request to see that the liquidity for the FEG exchange was provided or purchased from the marketing wallet and going to be used to supply the upcoming FEG exchange listing. And there was the request to extend the liquidity lock for stimulus. And the top wallet allegedly tried to connect directly with the developer who never answered his message. The message was eventually relayed that if the developer did not respond within 24 hours with the demands of the top wallet, that he was going to drop his whole bag. And the developer responded saying or messaging that he will not be controlled by a whale. And if the whale wanted to create a hostile environment, you have to let him. So there was the sell-off. And the pandemonium that broke out ended in a community response that you would have saw people come together. I had mentioned before that this is like a group of crypto all-stars who've been through the ups and the downs, and they know what's going on. And they came together and they stood strong. And most importantly, they agreed about finding answers about what had happened. So what I'm going to do is present to you some information about the wallet, who, if you've seen that this graphic being promoted, suggesting that our Friendly Whale had been helping us, may seem to have been setting us up the whole time. So in the beginning, where the Friendly Whale purchases was first pointed out here, it was noticed by our wallet tracking and alerting system, if you will, that there was a spike, an anomaly and it should be investigated. It was brought to the community, and someone in the community stood up and vouched that that was his friend, his buddy, and he knew that that was a good person, and we did not have to worry about him selling. And the activity described in the graphic does support that idea. If he was planning on holding, and you will notice that there was a lot put in to Baby Trump, and you'll see some stimulus as well. And we're going to try and figure out, was this a friendly whale or was it a WhaleCrook? And all I've got is the information of the wallet that sold the most, the top wallet, the one that made the demands, the one that was supposed to sell his whole wallet, but apparently he hadn't. He only dumped some of it. We're going to take a look and ultimately make a decision for yourself based on what you see. So I'm just going to run quickly through where the first arrow is going to be about where these transactions pick up. And I'm going to quickly go through and show you what this wallet did for a bit till I have had enough to make a decision on my own. And you can tell based on what you see what may be the case. Was it a concerned investor who didn't see an audit and didn't get the delivery of what was supposed, along with the FUD going around, who just was scared and pulled his funds? Or is this part of a pattern that we can see of people with big money manipulating small cap projects such as Baby Trump, Saitama Inu, ETH Inu, and others? So we will proceed with, I'm just going to show you a transaction, point to this is what happened, right? In this case, we're looking at on August 11th, 2021 at about 1 a.m. in the morning UTC time. We have our top wallet, the one that sold most of his bag, causing the pandemonium yesterday, sold Saitama for ETH. And I just went through and copied and pasted the transactions, and we're going to go quickly through it. This is August 11th at 1:23 a.m. ETH for stimulus check. August 11th, 2021, 1:24. August 11th, 2021 at 1:24 a.m. there was another stimulus purchase. Now, mind you, this picking up right where the friendly whale purchase was vouched for, okay? Right around the 10th and the 11th. So we were led to believe that these purchases are from a friendly whale who liked our project, and they're placing a position in Baby Trump and stimulus. Here, 1:31 a.m. sold more Saitama. 1:33 went ahead and purchased a little bit of Baby Trump. At 1:36 purchased a little bit of stimulus. At 1:41 sold a little more Saitama. And at 1:42 purchased a little more Baby Trump. At 1:50 sold a little more Saitama. And 1:56 purchased a little more Baby Trump. So anybody who is in Saitama, if you look back at your charts around August 11th, you might have saw big candles. It's from this wallet. I personally didn't like the volatility there, and that's why I came to Baby Trump. And that's what I thought had happened when I first looked at this wallet and presented those details in an earlier video, which I created. So we'll proceed here where We see he swapped Saitama for stimulus directly at 2:44 a.m. Okay, this is an interesting transaction because I'm not exactly sure what is happening here. There is this wallet that, or a contract that ends in 3F7, 3F, Saitama Inu token, and it was a transfer, I believe, for that contract, or I'm not sure again what it is, but this is a transfer, a transaction made several times in this wallet with that contract. And I would like to know, if you have any idea, please post a comment down below and help me figure out what these mean when you have a transaction that looks like this. We'll move along. On the 11th at 2:49 a.m. UTC, it looks like we have another swap for some Saitama for stimulus. At 7:54, they sold Saitama. 7:55, purchased Baby Trump. 7:59, purchased Baby Trump. At 8:13, purchased Baby Trump. Now before, when I was looking at this wallet, I only got a few transactions of a whole bunch to decide what was going on. I thought it was certainly suspect, but there was someone again in the Telegram who vouched for the person or the wallet and said we had nothing to worry about. And from what I saw, there was a substantial amount left in most of the tokens I saw when I was randomly looking at transactions. We'll just keep on going here as we see that there was some more Saitama sold, Saitama sold, a little bit of Baby Trump purchased, a little bit of Baby Trump purchased. Now, as I'm doing this deep dive, I wonder why so many small transactions. Surely you might want to save a little on gas. Some of the graphics, you'll see what the gas prices were, meaning that it wasn't a very congested network, suggesting that they might not get failed transactions for these bigger purchases. Another Baby Trump purchase, another Baby Trump purchase, another Baby Trump purchase. Selling off more Saitama Inu. We're still on the 11th, so there's a lot of transactions for a couple of days. And now, I get maybe you want to minimize your risk of a failed transaction, but why not secure your position at the lowest price and pay the lowest gas? That's my question at this point when I'm going through. I'm just, again, showing you the various transactions. You can see they're definitely selling a lot of Saitama Inu and putting it into the Baby Trump token and ecosystem. Now, here's a transaction that really kind of made me wonder, because I think that the ETH Inu had a really bad, what appeared to be a rug pull. And while I'm at it, I should have mentioned it earlier. This is definitely not a rug pull. It's important to note a rug pull is when the liquidity has been removed, and the liquidity is still locked for Baby Trump until October 31st, 2021. Now, the stimulus, we do not know. I don't know right at the moment if it's been locked and extended. It is locked for a few more days, and that was part of the disagreement. We needed it locked soon, and the developer gave us his word that it will happen. So here, you see Saitama being dropped now for ETH Inu. More Saitama dropped for Baby Trump. Again for ETH Inu. More ETH Inu. Just selling some more Saitama. to buy some more Trump, baby Trump, a swap on this occasion. So here is what I don't understand part. If you are selling your stake in Saitama, why are you a project that you just put money into? Now you're pulling out money and putting it back into a project you was just dumping on? This is not something that makes sense to me, at least. And then you sell that to get Baby Trump, like on the 19th. And we have more of that happening. And I think we're coming to the end here as this one happened. I saw here on August 22nd at 9:30 a.m. We've got the swap of Saitama Inu for Card Wallet. And then might not be able to see it at the bottom there, but that's an immediate sell for a substantial gain of that project right into Baby Trump. So it seemed pretty clear that there's suspicious activity. He has every right to question about the audit, that the developer is going to do what he says he's going to do. But when we see activity like this, it's pretty clear there is speculation going on. I call it the WhaleCrook or the crypto pirate. I don't know for sure. You just went through the transactions just like I did, and you can draw a conclusion for yourself. But I would like to tell you a little bit about the unique utility that's going to be provided by Baby Trump that's going to help prevent this type of activity. First, we're going to have a contract analysis services that will be an AI technology that will scan contracts for investors of projects that they're interested in investing in. It's going to look for code common indicators that are in rug pulls, such as a certain function that will change where funds are going, or any number of things that are a common indicator that the code is going to be used for a rug pull. There's also going to be a wallet monitoring and alert system where you'll be able to have an app that will let you know when suspect activity like what we just saw happens with the wallet in your ecosystem. And you can take a look for yourself and investigate to find out whether or not that spike in price is real or if it's artificially pumped. And I would recommend, if it's my money, I'm generally, if I see that, I'm going to take a little bit of profit. He's going to steal all the new money, just like you saw in Baby Trump. I don't know if the top wallet did it on purpose, but in the transactions we saw, and the little bit I remember from when I first looked at it, it seems like we've been set up and they walked away with a lot of good people's money. I don't know the facts because this is the internet and it's tough to know everything, but I've got wallet activity on the blockchain. And ultimately, what will happen is we'll have a database that you can look at that will, you search and see a suspect wallet. Someone will either have the ability to put it in directly or submit, hey, will you please look at this wallet? And we can add it to a database that you can like, oh yeah, man, that alert I just got definitely is from a wallet that people have seen pumping and dumping. And ultimately, the whole point is to expose these crooks and get them out so that we can keep the value that's supposed to be perfect in the blockchain what it's supposed to be and not being speculative like so many people think about the crypto space. So in conclusion, I'm going to tell you about some upcoming catalysts. We do have the FEG exchange listing coming soon. We were waiting for gas prices to go lower to purchase the liquidity and then supply it to the FEG exchange. I have not talked to anybody or been in the Telegram chat. I've been making this, doing the research for the last few hours, and it might be live now, but I don't know. That's one catalyst coming. We found out that the founder did not like the tech rate audit, and he thought it was substandard and wanted to get an audit done by a more reputable company, which I think Twitter's had a few tweets going around that showed confirmation of the purchase for the audit and the dev team at the audit company responding that they've received the link and they will put them on the schedule. And finally, we're approaching 2,500 holders, which was what CoinMarketCap wanted for BabyTrump to be looked at. And I'm quite sure that once they see what's happening with the community and how strong it came together to combat a sell-off, everybody was devastated. I cried. It was terrible. And ultimately, the people who've been in this space before, they stood up. Some of the most rock solid diamond hand influencers that I'm sure you see everywhere rallied our troops together, and it was a beautiful thing to see. So if you're questioning whether there is potential in the BabyTrump token and ecosystem, I would definitely do a little more research and see what happens. At this point, we all want to see these things happen, and we have direct response and appeared confirmation that these things are going to happen. We'll see the liquidity locked for stimulus extension. FEG will go live. The audit will be complete. And you can also find us on CoinMarketCap. So with that, that's all I have. Thank you for your time and have a great day.